Welcome to the Landmark Sports Show, Season 2, Episode 29.
Whew, almost there, almost to 30.
That's right, next week we hit 30.
We're excited.
That's right. I'm here with my man John, here in downtown Manhattan, in a cloudy weather, but not rainy.
That's
so
right.
Don't worry about that.
We got a little break from the rain.
Yeah, pretty bad week with the rain.
Pretty excited. Ant just told me pulled in a B on his college class. That's right. 11th grade student taking a college class, getting a B. Good job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Like that.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of sports action to talk about today, so let's jump into it with some UFC.
That's right. All right, folks. Last weekend was UFC 224. On the show, we both said that this card was going to be boring. It ended up being one of the best cards of this year.
Surprising.
Let's talk about Let's talk about the best knockout of that night.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So, it was Vitor Belfort versus Lyoto Machida.
Isn't Belfort old?
Yeah.
Real old,
Both
right?
guys are old.
Yeah.
Who won the fight? Lyoto Machida by outstanding front kick.
Really?
Yeah, it was almost the same exact front kick that Anderson Silva did to Vitor Belfort.
Really? How did Belfort leave himself that open?
I don't know.
I would think you'd be able to see a front kick, wouldn't you?
Man, it
He
was.
just knocked him out with it?
Yeah, just knocked him. Oh, he was like, boom.
Oof.
Belfort was done.
Time for Belfort to hang him up.
He actually did. He retired.
Oh, there you go. So he listened.
Well, this was his last fight, anyways.
Yeah, that's a tough way to go out, just getting kicked in the face. But
Yeah.
he had a good career, right?
He had a very good career. He's a former UFC champion. I think he had the most knockout wins in UFC history.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Lyoto Machida, my God. He was suspended because he failed a drug test. Or at least he admitted that he was taking a drug test to help him with his weight cut.
Oh, okay.
Because, when you're older, weight cuts, they get really tough.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So he used that back in 2015 or 2016. And since then, he's been 2-1 since he came back.
Good for him. Everyone deserves a second chance.
Yeah. My God. UFC 224 was a really good card. Now, let's talk about fight of the night.
Yeah.
Jacare Souza versus Kelvin Gastelum. I know he's going to love this topic.
Who called it?
This guy did.
Yeah.
Kelvin Gastelum won the fight by a split decision. Wow, that was such a great back and forth fight.
It's nice when that works out, where you think it's not going to be a great card, but it ends up being great. That's great.
Yeah. Jacare and Gastelum, they were going back and forth.
They're throwing a lot, exchanging a lot of blows.
Yeah.
Did you feel like the split decision they got it right or no?
I think they did.
Yeah.
I think they did. I thought Jacare won round 1 and then Gastelum won rounds 2 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Now the main event, lopsided. Amanda Nunes defeated Raquel Pennington by a TKO in the 5th round.
I think we both felt like it was going to be lopsided. Right? I remember last week we talked about that she was a pretty heavy favorite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do need to talk about some controversy, though.
Yeah, hit us with it. We love controversy right here.
So, at the end of the 4th round, Raquel Pennington told her coach that she didn't want to be in there anymore. She was done. Because her nose was broken, and she knew that she was not going to win the fight.
Right.
And, when your nose is broken, you're taking a lot of damage. Yeah, I see why you don't want to keep on fighting.
Yeah. Can you imagine, having your nose already broken and then getting hit on an already broken nose? Oh.
And her coach, that guy needs to be fired.
Yeah.
He told Raquel Pennington to go, keep fighting. We'll worry about this later.
That's not right. I think his job is in part to protect her, right? To keep her safe.
Exactly. Your number one job as a cornerman is to protect your fighters. Make sure they don't take a lot of unnecessary damage. And Raquel, as much as of a warrior she was for even trying, she took a lot of unnecessary damage.
Yeah, that's not right. He should be fired.
He really should.
Who has the power to fire him? Her or UFC?
Her.
Oh, okay. So hopefully she will.
Yeah.
Because he put her in a dangerous position.
Yeah. Now.
We got some news, right?
That's right, folks. This is a rematch I've been waiting for, and I'm sure a lot of people have been waiting for. Former UFC lightweight champion and former Bellator lightweight champion Eddie Alvarez is going to fight Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
That's going to be a good one.
This is the rematch at UFC Canada in July.
Okay. Not too far away.
And that's going to be a Fox card.
All right. There we go.
And it's going to be a really good card.
Nice. Nice.
Now, you guys are probably saying, rematch? They fought? They did. Last year, UFC 211, both of them fought. Great back-and-forth fight, but the fight ended in a no contest. Because Eddie Alvarez, he accidentally kneed Dustin Poirier on the ground while both hands were down.
So what's the rule on that? So you can't, if somebody's on the ground, you can't knee them?
You can knee them in the body, but you can't knee them in the head.
So like you can't drop a knee on somebody, basically.
Exactly.
That's a good rule, because that could cause a lot of damage on somebody.
Yeah.
All right. So when that happens, typically they won't disqualify one guy. They'll just call a no contest.
Well, Herb Dean, the referee for that night, he didn't. The place that they were in, Dallas, Texas, the Texas Athletic Commission, they had just made the rules. So yeah, for that it would have been a no contest.
Okay.
Other states, that would have been a DQ.
Yeah, because you would think it was his fault. You would think you would get DQ'd, but that's good. Should be a good fight, right?
Very good fight.
We'll save our predictions for down the road.
If Dustin Poirier wins this fight, he's getting the next title shot.
Against?
Khabib.
I like Khabib.
That would be a great fight, but that would be such an interesting fight, too.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Poirier wins it then.
Yeah. All right.
Shifting gears.
MLB time. We have been waiting for this topic.
We're still smiling. We're still happy about our teams. Still playing really good ball, right?
That's
We
right.
were smiling last week. We're smiling this week about baseball.
Talk about your Phillies, and then I'll talk about the Yankees.
Okay, playing good. They're 2 blown saves away from having like a 13-game win streak right now. They're playing. They blew the 2 saves obviously, so they're like 11-2 in their last 13. But they're playing better than I expected. Getting pretty good pitching. It helps. Getting Arrieta was big because they got Arrieta, and Nola's been really incredible to be at the top of the rotation. But they're getting pretty good starts from their 3, 4, 5 guys, and they're getting just enough hitting. I mean, nobody's really going crazy with the bat right now, except for Odubel Herrera. But they're getting just enough timely hitting to win games, and I'm excited. They're playing. Now that the Sixers are out, I'm focusing more on the Phillies. I've been following them more, but I'm feeling good about where they're at.
Nice.
How about them Yanks?
Woo!
Best record in baseball now, I think, right?
That's record in baseball.
Yeah.
You can't stop us. You can't.
No.
Wow. I had high expectations from the Yankees this year, so this isn't even surprising.
Yeah, you've been predicting this, but hey, they're living up to it.
Stanton, Judge, Sanchez, Gregorius, Torres, Gardner, everybody. Especially Luis Severino.
Yeah, he's been pitching well.
He's the best pitcher on the Yankees. 2.14 ERA.
Nice.
80 strikeouts.
80 strikeouts already? Wow.
I checked it yesterday.
That's good.
You know who else is doing good as a pitcher for the Yankees?
Who?
Sabathia.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Good for him. I mean, people thought he was done, so I'm glad he's kind of sticking with it.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for the series to happen. The Yankees and Phillies. I can't wait for that series to happen.
Yeah, that should be fun.
How about the Braves, man?
I know. That's what I'm like. God, the Phillies are playing so well, and they can't quite get past the Braves. And because I don't, to be honest with you, I couldn't even name 4 Brave players. I don't think. I know they got a lot of young guys that are playing well, but they certainly don't have any stars on their team.
We both said that they were going to be horrible, and look what they're doing,
They're
man.
playing great. I think they might have the best record in the NL right now.
They do.
Yeah.
They're in first place.
Well, we shall see. Both the East are shaping up to be pretty good competition down the stretch. Both AL East and NL East.
Braves are not getting past the Yankees, though.
No. And we got some not so good MLB news.
Nope. So, World Series second baseman, All-Star second baseman, All-Star MVP second baseman, Robinson Cano, who is the current second baseman for the Seattle Mariners, arguably their best player, has been suspended.
Yep. 60 games? I think?
80
games? 80 games?
80 games.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a shame.
It really is. But at the same time, I feel like they let him off the hook, too.
You think?
I feel like they did, because usually when guys fail, like, drug tests like these, they get suspended for most of the season, or maybe even the whole season.
Yeah, I was a little confused because I saw something on like the bottom line of the TV that said 80 games, including postseason. So I don't know if they're like suspending them for like the 80 games and also the postseason.
Yeah.
Is that what is that what it is?
And he can't go to the All-Star game either.
Hmm.
Well, either way, I don't think he would have been able to because he has a broken hand.
Right.
So
And he can serve the suspension while he's injured, I think.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a win and a loss for Robinson Cano if you think about it.
Yeah, certainly to his reputation, it's a loss because he had a pretty good reputation before this,
He
and
did.
now people are gonna think differently about him.
A lot of analysts were talking about how this could ruin his chances of going into the Hall of Fame. I don't think so, to be honest. I don't really think so.
I think it could be the case that by the time he's ready to go in the Hall of Fame, like things have shifted a little bit. Because I heard some analysts say that too. They said that nobody has ever tested positive for performance enhancers has made it to the Hall of Fame. But that could change.
I feel like well, the thing is too, you look at guys like Alex Rodriguez, he got busted for steroids 2 years before he retired, or a year before he retired.
Mm-hmm.
Now you look at Robinson Cano, he's only getting suspended 80 games. He didn't test positive for a steroid.
Right.
And he has 5 years left on the Seattle Mariners contract.
Right.
So, if you think about that, that's why I think his Hall of Fame chances are still very high.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I still think he can make it.
Yeah. I think it's possible. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because, look, there's a lot of guys who test positive for actual steroids and other drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Robinson has said he got this treatment from an actual doctor in Dominican Republic.
Right.
But when you get this kind of treatment from like doctors outside the U.S., you gotta be more careful, you know?
Yeah, he's got to know better.
I think this is just a warning for him.
Mm-hmm.
80 games, this is just a warning for Robinson Cano.
Mm-hmm.
If he does this again, he could get suspended for the
a
whole year.
Yeah.
So, Robinson got lucky with
Mm-hmm.
this, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. But he's still one of the best players.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when he comes back, he'll be better than ever.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Moving on from that news to NBA playoffs. I feel pretty good.
Pretty wild conference final so far.
That's right. Should we talk about the Eastern Conference Finals first?
Yeah.
Folks, it's Boston against Cleveland. John, who is out leading the series?
Boston, 2-0.
2-0. Who expected this?
Nah, I don't think anybody at this point did that.
Boston, without Kyrie Irving, without, what's the other player's name? The guy hurt right at the beginning?
Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward. And this is what they're doing? They are 2 games away from making it to the finals.
To get crushed by the Warriors.
You're funny. You're funny if you think the Warriors are making it.
Oh, that brings us to the West.
Right now, when did they play? Wednesday.
Yeah. They play tonight, right?
Yeah. No, they play on Sunday night.
Oh, okay.
On Wednesday, the Rockets tied up the Warriors in the series to be 1-1. Golden State looked terrible in the second game. Ah!
Yeah, Steph Curry. Steph Curry does not look right.
I told you this. He was not going to be 100% coming into the series.
I think you're right.
Against Houston. James, man.
Yeah. So, we'll see. I mean, the Rockets got a chance, but I don't know.
I got Boston against the Rockets for the finals.
Boston Rockets, you think?
I think Boston Rockets.
All right.
I think Boston takes. I think Boston wins it. I think 4-1. I think Cleveland will get a win in their first game, I think tomorrow they'll get their first win.
Mm-hmm.
But then the rest of the Celtics will win. And then Rockets, I'm gonna say 6-game series. I'm gonna say 4-2 Rockets.
Okay. I agree with you on Celtics. I think Celtics 4-1 makes sense. But I'm gonna say Warriors in 7 at this point.
Okay.
I think they're gonna pull it off. They're gonna pull it together. They're just way too good. They got KD. Even when Curry's not good, they still have KD and they still have Clay. So I'm going Warriors.
Okay.
I'm rooting Rockets, but I think the Warriors are gonna win.
I know the Rockets are gonna make it, and Boston, and I know Rockets will win the finals this year. Already giving my prediction, Rockets will win it this year.
That's right. You're supposed to tell me that's the difference between you and me. You think and I know.
Exactly.
You're supposed to hit me with that.
Yeah, you think I know. Rockets are going to win it all this year.
Speaking of winning it all, Landmark Softball.
Folks, next week, the playoffs.
For all the marbles.
That's
and
right.
trying to get a championship.
And I know it's going to happen. Trust me, it's going to happen.
That's right. It's been a little bit of a rocky regular season, but the nice thing about Landmark Softball is anything can happen once you get to the playoffs.
That's right. I'm trying to recreate history that Vanderich and Jose made the year before I came to Landmark.
That's right.
Which they lost almost every game of the regular season, but still won the championship.
Mm-hmm. You never know. You never know. And Ant's just the kind of captain that could get it done.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, folks. I'm a captain.
Okay. So, we're not sure when the games are next week yet, right?
Right.
But we'll, if it's Monday or Tuesday, we'll have an update for you. And if not, we'll update it on the next show. But we'll definitely have some updates. We'll be getting strong into Landmark Softball as we hit the playoffs here. Hopefully, Ant will have some good news for us.
I will. By the way, folks, NYCFC had to represent my team. Had to represent my favorite soccer team.
And said I gotta get my Red Bulls hat so we can have a duel here because I'm a Red Bulls fan.
On the final episode, folks, we're gonna have a duel.
And World Cup is coming.
Oh, I can't wait! I cannot wait for the
We'll have
World
to do some World Cup on our last show of the year. We'll have to do some preview and some talk, and maybe you could sneak in a couple special episodes over the summer like you did for McGregor Mayweather.
Yeah, Mayweather destroyed Conor.
Those are the ones that get all the views. The ones you do on your own. Those get the most views.
Not really.
I guess it's me. Yeah, remember your the Jimmy Rivera?
Yeah, but I recorded that because Jimmy Rivera has been on our show before.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we got a lot of views here, you and me together on this show. Remember, like, what was that episode? I think last season, the episode before we interviewed Jimmy Rivera.
Mm-hmm.
We had 130 views. That was the most we got before I recorded Rivera at the Barclays Center.
True.
Yeah.
That's right. Put it in the comments. Like.
Comment, subscribe.
Comment, like, subscribe, share.
That's right. Folks, do another hashtag, John Doubted Nick Foles.
No, I want that to go away.
That will never get out of my mind.
Oh, no. I deserve it. But I'm glad they won.
Yeah. All right, does that do it?
All right, that was a jam-packed show. We took our almost 20 minutes, but we had a lot to talk about.
That's right, folks.
Tune in next week.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Have a great week. And...